Good morning and good afternoon, Italy. Today, I'm very happy to welcome a great artist from Italy. Like 2 years ago, we published her interview on the website meetingvenus.com, and today we are live with her. Uh, Good morning, Maria
Good
Sofia Palmieri.
morning. Good
Buongiorno.
morning.
Come
Hi,
stai?
Sherif.
Tutto bene?
Thank you for your introduction.
Thank you. Maria, you remember we published your interview 2 years ago. Time passed very fast. And on the interview, you explained how you studied arts and you were influenced by your parents who were writers and they inspired you to become an artist yourself. And I know you've been doing modeling as well for Italian publications. And I want to know, since I talked to you, you had many projects. Tell me, in the last 2 years, which were very like critical for artists with the COVID, and especially in Italy, a lot of challenges as well. Tell me, what did you do during these 2 years?
Oh, sure. So during this past 2 years, I tried to work a lot, and basically I'm still working on stage. I do have a theater company, and very happy about it. I performed in Milan, and I'm about to perform also here in Rome in May. But at the same time, I worked also in the United States with a great artistic team, and we shot remotely some Zoom shorts. One of them that I wrote by myself with a co-author, Karen Clammy, and we won. I'm so happy because we won several awards around the globe in several festivals, film festivals. And I was really impressed of this situation because during the pandemic, everything was shut down for us artists, and the situation was tough. But at the same time, we found a way to produce art in not the common way, not for cinema, but for online projects. And this for me has been such a great experience because it represents a new chapter for the actors all over the world. So we're not constrained in just one way to make films, to make art, but we can consider some other ways to do that. Yeah. So basically, this is my opinion around that.
Yes, yes. And Maria, about the play, can you tell me a little bit about it, the subject and your role in it as well?
You mean my role in this Zoom short that
Yeah,
I
yes.
won some awards? Oh yeah, so it's a love story basically, and it talks about a young couple, and my role is this role of a girl that gets pregnant, but she discovers that his baby gonna is gonna suffer from Down syndrome, will be affected by Down syndrome, and it will be he or she will be um, will she will have special needs for his or her entire life. So she's basically in front of a challenge, and she has to decide with her partner if they're willing to carry on this pregnancy or not. So she wants her baby, but her partner is not so convinced. So they struggle. They have this big conflict, and it's a love story, but what is so important is that we asked ourselves, okay, what, how could it be if a couple, a young couple, that maybe they didn't have a marriage and a child in their projects, how could it be if they were to face such a challenge? So she's pregnant, but she also knows that her baby is gonna be affected by Down syndrome, and this is a hard decisions to make. So I think that the story is really powerful. It's really challenging, and it puts me as an artist in a different perspective. And I'm so proud of work with my artistic team, with Karen Clammy, with Ken Holmes and Burden Holmes. We made it possible, and we made it possible around the world to make this short film join to several festivals. So that's it.
And these are the Zoom shorts, right? It's like eight
Yeah,
episodes,
I love you,
and
Maria.
in each episode you play a different role, or it is the same role in the eight episodes.
No, this is just one role because we shot different Zoom shorts. So this is the one that I also wrote, but I had different roles in the other episodes. For example, I won some other awards for another Zoom short, written and directed by Karen Clemmy, which is native. It talks about an North Italian, North American girl, uh, the struggle with her origin, and we in all these Zoom shorts we try to really find a connection, a cultural connection all over the world.
Yes, and tell me where these Zoom shorts were screened on a special platform or online.
So you can find it on the YouTube channel, Zoom Shores on YouTube. And again, they were screened in several festivals. And also, something that I really want to mention is that another actress, basically two actresses of these Zoom shores, I think that is people that we are in common, Karima El Badoui and Ashna El Badoui, and they shot some Zoom shorts, and they also won several awards because basically they are in our artistic team. They are Karen Clammy's friends, and I do love this climate of connection all over the world with different cultures. A lot of artists all over the world, and we can find ourselves in this kind of projects.
Maria Karima is a dear friend of mine. She studied theater in Egypt, and she used to live in Cairo for a long time before returning to Morocco. I know her. I know her family. I think her father, unfortunately, passed away recently, and he was a very renowned uh, theater producer,
Oh yeah.
and well, her family is artistic family, and her brother works, I think, mostly in as a producer. So I know her very well,
Oh
and it's very good that you
wow.
collaborated with her, Asna, her sister. Very
Yeah,
small
that's
world.
wonderful, isn't it? I mean that we are so connected, and sometimes I think, oh my God, the world is so small.
Yes. And right now, Maria, what plans do you have for the next period? Films or other plays?
Yeah, so now I'm rehearsing for my new play and I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna perform it in May here in Rome because now I'm based in Rome, Italy. And basically
Yes.
is a female play, so we are basically just two actresses. We also have I'm in a role for an actor, but we are two actresses, and this is the female version of Frankenstein, and it's the first time in the history that a female version of Frankenstein is gonna be performed. So I'm really excited about it. It's a really strong role, a strong female role. So with my theater company, we are rehearsing, and we're gonna be on stage in May. And then I also have another project in June in theater that is a new thing. It's basically a readaptation of The Molly Bloom by James Joyce, Ulysses by James Joyce. So it's really an ambitious project, and I'm really trying to do my best to deal with different characters that really it's a challenge for me as an actress. I'm always trying to find new challenges as an actress, and this is really fills me up because every new character is a new challenge and it's a new journey.
Yes. Maria, during the lockdown, there was on YouTube, uh, uh, they broadcasted several plays from England, from the Royal National Theatre,
Oh yeah,
and,
I
and
know.
one of them I saw Frankenstein. It was
By
produced,
Danny Boyle.
yeah, with Danny Boyle and starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Lee Miller, and they exchanged the role between the creature and Dr. Frankenstein. And I saw the both version, and I think it was a great challenge for them to perform, consecutively the two roles. And I think this shows how capable they are, in this presentation. And speaking of Lady Frankenstein, in the black and white era, a lot of Frankenstein films were produced, but sometimes they had Lady Frankenstein, like the wife of or the bride of Frankenstein, but never, like you mentioned right now, they have a female version of Frankenstein. I think it will be a very interesting performance to see.
Yeah, Sherif, thank you for mentioning that play because I really fell in love with that play when I saw it. And Benedict Cumberbatch is one of my favorite actor. I really
Yeah.
estimate him. So the idea of exchanging the roles, I took that idea. So in this first version, I'm gonna be the creator, and then the next version I'm gonna be the creature because for me it's really challenging, as you said, to exchange the role, and it's a different journey, it's a different adventure.
Yes. Maria, when I saw your Facebook, your Instagram is more of an artist profile, but I see recently on your LinkedIn profile, you say as well that you help entrepreneur. So
Oh.
I want to ask you, what do you do as well beside arts in this matter?
Oh yes, thank you for asking. Yeah, so I'm an artist as a first job, but I'm also a life coach. I'm a certified life coach. I graduated in Portland, Oregon, and I basically and I'm also graduating in psychology. So I basically help people to reach their goals, to achieve their best, and it's something that really excites me. I use different techniques. I use a lot meditation because I'm also a meditation teacher. I need to meditate a lot, and I think it's a great tool to get to know yourself better. So I use a lot of visualization techniques, and yes, I'm trying to help entrepreneurs and companies that wants to double their productivity through my tactics. It's another passion of mine. I'm really passionate about this job, and I started my journey in personal development some years ago, and once I started, then slowly, I just decided uh, that I would help people to start their journey in personal development too.
Yes, this is great, Marie. I'm very happy that beside your performance as a writer and an actress, you do a side job to help other people and professionally. And I want to thank you very much for the interview. And I look
Thank
forward to see
you.
you on stage. When I was in Rome attending Rome Film Festival, in the auditorium. I used to go to plays as well with my Italian friends.
Oh,
So I love the theatrical life in Rome and in Milano. At the same, when I go to Tribeca Festival, I like to visit Broadway plays as well. So I hope next time don't forget to
wow.
invite us to see you live on stage, me and my wife.
Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, you'll be my guest once you're here in Rome. That will be lovely for me. Thank you, Sherif.
Thank you very much. I wish you all the best in the upcoming period. And I look forward for our next interview. Maybe we can do a live from your backstage or a film set you are in.
Oh, sure, sure. That will be amazing. Thank you for having me. It was really a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank, thank you very much, Maria. I wish you all the best, and let's stay in touch. And
Yeah, sure.
grazie, grazie mille.
Di niente. Yeah, let's stay in touch and I wish you all the best too. Thank you, Sherry. Take care.
Yeah, take care. Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Have a good evening. Bye.